Situated 80 kilometers north of Beirut, on a plateau overlooking the blue Mediterranean, lies Balamand Monastery, where 10 centuries of endeavor to learn and teach have flourished. It is on this ancient site that the Cistercian monks built Balamand Abbey in 1157 AD on existing Byzantine ruins after the failure of the Second Crusade. The Cistercians abandoned the monastery of Balamand before the capture of Tripoli by Mamluk Sultan Qalawun. 300 years after the departure of the Crusaders, Greek Orthodox monks took possession of the monastery. The monastery began with a group of 10 monks and soon increased to 25. In parallel to their life of prayer, the monks cultivated the soil, wrote and copied manuscripts, and hosted guests who sought refuge on difficult times. The Grand Hall, also called the Hall of the Monks, faces east and was built in the mid-13th century. During the 18th and 19th centuries, the monastery acquired estates in the whole region of Kura, North Lebanon, and Tripoli, the capital of North Lebanon. It became an important center for agricultural production. The church tower is the only surviving stone church tower of its kind in all the Middle East. Its shape is square and has a height of 6.5 meters. Two superposed vaults make its originality. The dome shelters the edge vault. Cistercian constructions. They are organized around the cloister, which is the center of the monastic life. This square cloister represents the 4 cardinal points of the 4 evangelists. Only 2 galleries are still extant from the Cistercian cloister. The church is located on the northern side of the cloister. It faces north and consists of large apse and just one nave. The church is relatively large, suggesting Cistercian rigor. Greek Orthodox constructions. These relatively late constructions form a certain continuity with the Cistercian buildings both on the level of the material used and in terms of the added volumes. We can detect three architectural schemes belonging to different periods and styles. The school, the last added part, dates to the 19th century and is located on the southwestern side. On the first floor in 1901, the abbot Father Stefan Mukaba from Damascus built the dormitory. Archimandrite Malachus Captini from Damascus restored the church and built the study hall. The lodge is a geminate arcade located on the first floor. Columns and materials date to the 13th century, and the roofless arcade itself was built in the 17th century. It is situated between the patriarchal apartments and the cells of the Alpine monks. The patriarchal aisle. It contains two aisles, the western or patriarchal and the eastern. In 1713, the abbot Father Michael built the eastern aisle, neighboring the church of Our Lady of Balamand. In the first half of the 19th century, Father Athanasius Kassir from Damascus built the western patriarchal aisle. This latter was used as a clerical school from 1833 to 1843. The church capitular hall. This was the hall where monks used to gather to read the rules of the order. It was originally square-shaped and covered with 9 vaults supported by 4 columns. At present, the hall serves at a chapel named after St. George. It includes an apse added in the 17th century.